Hey 8th grade, it's Mrs. Roberts. I want to walk you through the process of saving everything that you have on your desktop before you hand in your device and move to getting a Dell laptop for high school. There are two ways to do this, so I'm actually going to show you both. One is going to be if you prefer using Google, fantastic. And the other one is going to be if you prefer using OneDrive, which is also fabulous. Let's go ahead and start with Google. I've already pulled up on Chrome my account. You can see that I've signed in. I'm going to go to the 9 circles and I'm going to open up my drive. Once my drive is open, I am going to go ahead and click on New. I'm going to simply click on Folder Upload. Once I'm in, I'm going to go to this PC and I am simply going to start clicking on the folders that I want to move. So you're probably going to want to upload your Documents folder, your Downloads folder, your Pictures folder, and your Videos folder. Now remember, some of these file sizes may be pretty large, so you may want to attempt one at a time. But in order to do it, you simply click on one and you're going to hit Upload. In the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see a check mark when the upload is ready. Now, if you prefer to use OneDrive, you are going to go to the bottom of your computer screen and go to File Explorer. If it isn't on the bottom, you can also type in File Explorer in our search bar. And when I open File Explorer, you are going to see my files. Now, in order to move things to OneDrive, you do need to make sure that your OneDrive is set up. So for me, I recently did a huge update. I do not have my OneDrive set up, so I'm going to do that for you right now. Your email address is slightly different. As a reminder, it's your username at stu.olatheschools.org. Mine is my name at olatheschools.org. And hit sign in. Right now it's connecting. So right now what it's telling me is that it is going ahead and syncing my documents, my pictures, and my desktop. And some of my files cannot be backed up, and it's something that I don't even know what that is. So that's totally fine. And I do not need the mobile app. And I'm going to open my OneDrive folder. So here's everything I have on my OneDrive folder. You're going to notice that I have quite a bit. I have one document that didn't pull through. I'm going to exit out of this for you. And then I just want to show you, here's all my downloads. I could also go to this PC and I could, it's mad at the documents. I've got a document I need to delete, but I could take this entire folder and I could drag and drop and I could go into my OneDrive and I could place that folder over here, and I will just do that for the sake of practice. Okay, so now my downloads are in there. Now it's just a shortcut. So let me go back. You may also want to try to select some individual documents and move those over just to make sure that it's done it correctly. So I'm also going to open my pictures and I'm going to, and you're going to notice that all of these are already on the cloud. So let me go to my camera roll and then I'm going to move these to my OneDrive. And if I go down to pictures, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm moving things correctly. So I'm also going to go into my downloads folder. I'm going to highlight everything and I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to move it over to my OneDrive. And then I'm just going to save all of these items. At this point, I'm going to rename this folder. I'm just going to move inside my notebooks. And then I want to see. And everything is moved over. This is awesome. Okay. You're going to notice that as you move things over, the status is going to show a green check mark. That means it's going to be in my OneDrive folder. Anytime you want to access that, I will go ahead and show you that as well. Okay, right now I'm on office.com. I'm going to hit sign in. I have already signed in using my username and password. And for you, your OneDrive is going to look like this. When you have saved documents, and to make sure you do that, I would go ahead and go to the different locations and actually see that you have certain files that have been moved over, and you are going to see that your file, some of the movement is going to have happened in May, which would be the month that you're moving these documents over. But you want to be sure that you have moved these items over. The last thing that I want to share quickly is specifically about Google Drive and also organization. So when I'm back in my drive and say that I have uploaded several different folders, in order to kind of keep things as closely organized and nice as possible, I would go ahead and hit New, Folder, and I would actually make a folder that you could either title Middle School, you could title 8th grade, and I would move or migrate all of those folders to that folder. And in order to do that, say that I would like my videos folder to go into my middle school folder, I simply am going to go, I'm right clicking over this folder, I go to move to, and then I would move that to middle school. And that folder would disappear and be inside the middle school folder. This again just tries to keep you as organized as possible, which is really helpful as the documents you create and the presentations you create continue to grow throughout your academic career in Olathe.